So would you rather receive $10 million 5 years from now or $1 million right now?
All right. Before we get into it, I remember this one. Because this is a big one. Like this was like 10 years ago. It's a long time. It came from that card game. Would you rather? Shout out to them. But I think if Avery correct me, but I think this one was $10 million 10 years from now, which is because of how close this one is. It's very nuanced. I think it's $10 million 10 years from now or $1 million right now. Oh, Avery, what you saying, bro? I can't even remember your stance on this back in the past, so it's a good one to rehash.
Well, at this point now, for sure, give me the $1 million now, bro. For sure. I think even a 10 million 10 years from now, I'd take less. I feel like the 10 million 5 years from now is a little more.
All right. Let's do this then, man, because this was a new one. Let's revamp it, right, for us. And you can agree to put this on here just to make it a little tougher. What if we made it 20 million 10 years from now and 1 million right now? Yes,
Here's the thing. I think if I had a 20 million, it's about to be go crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. It's probably 10 years from now, it'll go crazy, bro. For sure.
20 million 10 years from now or $1 million right now.
I might still take the $1 million, man. I might still take the $1 million, bro. I'm being honest.
Why? Okay. All right. I actually I'm in the same mindset.
I don't know, because here's the thing.
I wonder if it's for the same reason. So go ahead. Tell me your reason.
Here's the thing, bro. I feel like oftentimes people always look at these questions and they try to like do the flip unreasonably. Like, bro, to go 20x in 10 years, bro, that's gonna be hard. So I don't think
it's gonna be real hard.
Real hard. So that's
gonna be real hard.
Say, I invest that $1 million, I'm gonna have 100 million in. If I know you're not gonna have 100 million 5 years, man. If you're doing anything that's that volatile, chances are it's also gonna be very risky too. And so you can easily lose whatever you put in. Like if you have something that can give you double, triple your money, that's going to have a higher chance of like it flopping too. You see what I'm saying? Usually stuff will give you like 10%, depending on what you're doing, you can maybe get a 20, 30% flip, but you're not getting like triple, and all that stuff like that. So to me, I'll just take the $1 million. I don't think I'd hit necessarily 20 afterwards, but I think it would set me up real nice for like to be in a really, really great spot. Even 20 years from now, I'm in a great spot. Will I have 20 million? Not per se. Will I have more than 1 million? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
This is definitely a good question for this. It depends. I think this one really comes down to where you are in your life.
Sure.
Like how confident you are in your financial literacy, I think makes a point because, man, I think when we first heard this, it had to be about 10 years ago when we first pulled this one up. It was a long time ago. And I remember the conversations going back and forth, the adults at the time that was like, yo, like this and that. I'm like, shoot, what, early 20s at the minimum, you probably in your late teens. Bro, for sure now, man, like, what I know about real estate, what I know about investing, entrepreneurship, like what I know now, like it's a clear, like, bro, you give me 500,000 right now, I'm pretty sure I'm retired, honestly. So if you give me $1 million, I know like what to do with what to kind of like, all right, we can make it. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna have 20.
I said 20 is a lot, but could you have 5 after 10 years? Could you have 5?
I'd probably be more closer to 5. I might even be closer to 10, bro. If you make a couple good plays. But I just think the main key to this one is always opportunity cost.
Sure.
Right? Like think about 10 years ago. Like if you invested in Amazon, if you invested in Google, if you invested in Microsoft, if you invested in crypto, like the opportunity cost of time is just too high. And I mean, let's just keep it a buck, right? It's $1 million right now. Like who can't use and set themselves up right now? Bro, you might not even live 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Or your circumstance might be 10 years from now. I know a lot of people was like in the argument, like, well, if I die, does my family get it? You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, which kind of breaks the original would you rather, but it's still kind of valid to the point. Like the point is that some people are willing to wait time for the bigger reward. if they feel like it's worth it, if they're young, if they're like, yo. But me personally, I just think that you're going to have more opportunity to grow yourself, your finances with dollars right now. It's just too good, and it's right now. It's not like if it might actually be a different story if somebody said, "Listen, we'll give you $1 million a year from now, or we give you $20 million 10 years from now." Now we're talking completely different. Like that's like a year from now, $1 million. I'll probably still go with that because the time is shorter, but it's definitely going to be a harder decision for me if you put time and distance in it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's good, man. I don't know what else you got. That's it. That's all you got for that one.
Yeah, no, I think it makes sense, bro. Just to get the $1 million now, like you said, I know I learned a lot from you going into real estate. So my thing is with $1 million, bro, I get about 2 homes, bro. Flip them just into Airbnbs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or heck, 2 duplexes. Now I'm really chilling, son. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You really do it even better. You leverage because I mean, all you gotta do is put 20%. Traditionally, right? Traditionally, you only putting 20% down on a property, a real investment property, to get a mortgage. So you ain't got to buy them all cash. You just buy enough of them. You use enough of your money to buy multiple that are cash flowing. So you split. Let's say you put $100,000 down, but you're making $1,000 a month on every time you put $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be smooth. So you use $700,000 to buy 7 properties, but they all make you $1,000 a month. That's $7,000 a month that you don't have to do anything to passive. You still got $3,000 in your pocket.
Yeah.
And you said most people can live comfortably off $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month.
For sure.
Check coming through. So
sure.
I'm with
it, man. So I'm saying you take that $1 million, bro, you could be set, dog. But even doing that math, if you crunch the math out, I mean, like I said, you may not hit the, like I said, 20 million per se in 10 years, but you could be up though, still up big and in a good spot. And it's also happening immediately. Like your circumstances are changing right now. Like you said, you talked about how you could possibly retire. If you got $1 million check, knowing everything you know now, you put in the right things, you could possibly not be working at all. So now it's like your whole life has changed.
Yeah, that's 10 years. That's 10 years of relaxation, luxury, like just comfort, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm sure even after 10 years, if you got 2 million, after 10 years, that's still smooth. Like most people don't have $1 million in the bank. So if you just doubled your money in 10 years, yeah, you don't have, but you still live in a very comfortable life. It's not even close to me, bro. Like, give me the money sooner. You know, we could probably break this thing if we keep on trying to put 100 in 10 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll wait a little bit.
Yeah, that's a different type of money too, bro. That's a different.
That's a different life.
You different. You live in different.
Generations on generations on generations are 100 million if you do it right. So